Van Perisic preferred to Ashley Young, and Alexis Sanchez starts with Lautaro Martinez on an extremely strong Brahim Diaz, all coming in for Milan after the 3-0 defeat here against Atalanta. On the Milan bench, Fikayo Tomori, who's just arrived from Chelsea, and Milan's previous effort against Torino will not live long in the memory. It went all the way to penalties. They just edged it out in the shootout. But a fresher look, Nigel. Slightly younger look to Milan tonight, and a bit more legs in the side, as here they come immediately to maybe prove it right. And very nearly here, there's a beautiful little piece of build-up play, and Leao had the hit from the edge of the box.
Yeah, the only thing lacking there.
First time the tempo has really dropped when Milan have had the ball, but they have worked it nicely to the other side. Fernandez gave and went, and here's Leao, who does look lively. It's a great-looking ball to Ibrahimovic. Oh, and so very close to the opener for Milan. Into a caught out, not just by Ibrahimovic appearing on the back post, Nigel, but by the runner coming into the box, little Brahim Diaz.
Well, it's a brilliant ball, and I have to say Ibrahimovic does so well to get between the two defenders. Perisic heads it down, and Diaz is so close. If he just gets a little touch to that, that's in the back of the net. But Leao again with the ball, he knows Ibrahimovic is going to challenge for it. He wins the header, and they're so close from taking the lead.
Now Barella. Here they come again down this right side with Darmian. Fernandez got out a little bit more quickly. Now Romagnoli's got to do his bit against Lukaku. And he can't, and Tatarusanu has to stretch to his very limits, and it was a very good save.
Yeah, really good save from the goalkeeper, because he was going to his right and stuck his foot out.
Perisic into the Milan box he goes. Lukaku again. Good block again by Romagnoli this time.
Romagnoli didn't ball watch, he just went with the player. But Perisic did really well in behind Hello there, cutting it back, but really good defending from Romagnoli. And it goes out for a corner, but this is a good ball into Lukaku, holds it up, gets onto his left foot, and that's a really good save from Tatarusanu with his left foot.
Blocker. Brahim Diaz to take it. Not very threatening, in all honesty. A little bit short for Dalot. He did well. Ibrahimovic got it down, found a half a metre of space, and of course, he has scored out of nothing. Ibrahimovic strikes first for Milan against Inter.
Incredible, isn't it? Ibrahimovic, it's not his best strike, but he finds the back of the net off the post. But it's a terrible free kick from Brahim Diaz, gets knocked out, knocked back in, and when it comes to Ibrahimovic, nobody closes him down. Watch this. He wins the header, takes it down, away from the defender, and his collar off, doesn't get tight enough. Watch. Up in the air, knocked back in, Ibrahimovic can turn, takes the shot off, and Danovic absolutely no chance, and it goes through Kolarov's legs in the end. I wonder if he shouted the little nutmegs there as well, but look, a scuff shot through the legs and in off the post, but Ibrahimovic doesn't matter about that. He's found the back of the net, 1-0 Milan.
Through his whole career, Nigel, it's the most extraordinary goal return. I'm looking back at his time at Inter, 2008-9, 25 in 35 in that season. Here's Lukaku now. Sideways to Vidal. One more pass to Perisic. Tatarusanu can't get it. Alexis Sanchez blocked away by Milan. Every single defender was tucking his arms in.
You know, Barella there. Oh, look. See, this is what's happening. The referee's just got to keep a lid on this.
The red card has been brandished. And could it be Ibrahimovic? Booked, remember the yellow came out just before half-time for the confrontation with Lukaku, and it appears as though the referee Paolo Valeri has issued another for this by Ibrahimovic.
Well, it's a silly challenge when you're on a yellow card, Ibrahimovic, but Kolarov actually kicks the back of his calf. There you go, he kicks the inside of his left calf and goes down. I think that's a very harsh one.
Me too, I must say. And a huge moment in this tie.
And what it does also, it ruins the game. But the Inter players have been after the referee. That's what they do. If you're Milan now, you've got to dig deep, defend deep, and clear your lines. And Rebic has got to hold it up and get your free kicks.
They don't get out of their own half very often. I'm struggling to think of an attack of consequence. That might be a big moment in the game, but Barella is told to get on with it by Valeri, the referee. Now, how clever was Hakimi to stop the game, to make sure that there would be an interlude where the referee knew he had to go and look at this?
But is there enough contact, or does he jump? Does he jump? That's a tight one. The referee, I think, is going to give it.
Huge moment in the cup tie. Parlament between the two. And now he gets his own back. And Inter are back on level terms. 1-1.
Well, it all count. But this hits the crossbar and ends up in the back of the net from Lukaku. Not the most confident of penalties, but we're 1-1. And suddenly the momentum has completely changed. So this decision, was there enough? Not the most confident of penalties, but we're 1-1. And suddenly the momentum has completely changed. So this decision, was there enough contact? The referee thought so. Real's challenge. Barella and Lukaku. Wow, can't get much closer than that tempo.
Fine margins, but at this moment, Inter's Cuppa Italia. Well, that's presented to Lautaro Martinez. On he goes, and Tatarusanu again makes a superlative stop.
Yeah, stood up really well.
More problems than Milan have been able to solve, but somehow Milan are still on level terms. Step over by Martinez to return it to Lukaku. What a stop that time. Maybe the pick of the bunch from Tatarusanu. That'd be very, very late. Last Serie A goal in July. Eriksen here does the job. Christian Eriksen, a sense of the inevitable. The pressure has been incessant, and Tatarusanu heroic in goal for Milan tonight. But in the end, it is told, and it is a moment of quality from a quality footballer who needs to get his career back on track. That could be the moment.
Well, that could be the moment, but the position of the free kick is just right for him. He can go left or go right, and he puts it over the top of the wall. Brilliant, up and down. Tatarusanu doesn't really move. The whip on it, the precision on it is absolutely top draw from Christian Eriksen, and we've seen him do that so many times, but they haven't seen enough of it in Serie A or in Italy. But when the pressure was there, he came up with the goods to find the back of the net.